Hi, my name is Courtney Taylor, and this week I chose to focus on the question, what is worth teaching? My three questions are: how do I determine what is worth teaching? How do I teach what the students need to know? And how can I focus on teaching things that are important while also focusing on the school curriculum? For my first question, how do I determine what is worth teaching? I learned that it's important to know the unique and individual needs of your students and to focus on the curriculum and in teaching students values and life lessons alongside the required content. My second question, how do I teach what the students need to know? While the school curriculum is important, it's even more important that the students learn values and life lessons. Some of these are honesty, fairness, empathy, leadership, relationships, character, respect, how to build a better world, curiosity, compassion, and diversity and inclusion. And finally, how can I focus on teaching things that are important while also focusing on the school curriculum? I really liked an article that was shared by John Smart on the discussion board this week. The article was called "The Most Important Thing We Teach Our Students is Something Only Teachers Can Understand." And I really like a quote that came from that article. She said, "There's this cliche aphorism about learning you've probably heard. The most important lessons in life cannot be learned in the classroom. While it's true that my most important lessons aren't explicitly stated in my grade level's learning standards, I regularly teach these life lessons through what we're doing in the classroom. I teach persistence through rigorous revision, returning draft after draft to students for improvement, the importance of listening to other stories through the TED Talk, The Danger of a Single Story, the value of honesty and vulnerability by apologizing to my students when I mess up and asking them for feedback. At the end of the day and at the end of the school year, I, like many teachers I know, think the most important lesson we can teach our students is how to build a better world." She then goes on in her article to share more specific examples of how she and other teachers have taught life lessons through and alongside the school curriculum. And I really enjoyed that, and I recommend you read it. It was a really, really good article. But I think that throughout all of my questions this week, I found that the most important thing is to teach life lessons and values with the curriculum. That they don't have to be two separate things, that we can teach what we're required to teach, what we have to teach alongside these valuable lessons that students need to know.